start that again. White House asking Americans censored on social media to share their stories. The White House has launched a new system on Wednesday to collect stories about free speech censorship on social media. Social media platforms should advance freedom of speech, the website reads. Yet too many Americans have seen their accounts suspended, banned, or frequently reported for unclear violations of users' policies. The White House released news of the website on Twitter, which includes an outline from requesting information. No matter your views, if you suspect political bias caused such an action to be taken against you, share your story with President Trump, the website reads. The website asks for your name, whether you're a US citizen, and asks for you to share your censorship story. I'm just saying, if anybody, I'm not a US citizen, so I can't put my name down for this, but if anybody wants to talk about me who is a US citizen, like, here's a classic example of a guy, like, people aren't even getting notified about half my stuff going out anymore. Like, yeah, it's fucking crazy.
There's no notifications today at all. I haven't gotten a notification all week.
I just noticed that. I haven't got anything at all either.
Oh, and you know what else? I just went in while you're live to go to the channel and have a look at comments, and I can be in the comments with people. Well, guess what? You didn't come up in my subscription section. I had to search your channel and then go to it.
Wow, really?
Yeah. And when I entered into the stream just now, you were 1, and now I'm 2. Yeah. So nobody's watching. It's just you and me talking to the ether right now.
Yeah. I just went through and checked my own subscriptions, and I can't see my own either.
Yeah, nobody knows we're on right now. There's nobody watching.
Yeah. Yeah.
Holy shit, man.
The censorship, it's fucking crazy. It really is.
It's the new algorithms.
Yeah, and this is what I say. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to fix this. Like, even if I go through and I spend money advertising, for example, like, what's going to be the point? Because at the end of the day, people aren't going to get notified even if they do find my channel and subscribe. Like, to be honest, I actually get more views on Chute than I do with YouTube. Like,
yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on. I think this past week there's been some changes, and I've noticed things have gotten worse, like with my general subscriptions as well. Like, I know that, for example, a few YouTubers are still making videos and I'm not getting anything. I have to go to them. I don't see it at all. Like, Secure Team 10, the guy's got like over 1 million subs now or something, right?
Yeah.
Well, the thing is I haven't seen a notification or a recommendation for his channel in like a month or 2.
No.
I have to go to his channel and go through his videos.
Yeah. Yeah, I haven't seen
anything. That's how bad
from
it is now.
Yeah, I haven't seen anything from him either. I only notice these videos get uploaded when he goes through, and I go through my like list of subscriptions, and I see it there sometimes. Like, it's...
Yeah, and Tim Pool is saying that his views are down. He mentions it regularly.
Like,
However... Oh, sorry.
No, that's what I was going to say. Like, this is the thing, right? Like, I don't want to be backpedaling. I don't want to be blackpilling. I really don't. But, like, how do you fight this? Like, do we have to go and make our own platform? Is that what it's going to take? Like, you and I have talked about this in the past.
Yeah. Well, it's funny because even tech YouTubers are banding together around Floatplane. So that's happening. Like, it's so weird. Even non-political big channels are like ready to jump ship when it all falls apart. It's amazing. Like, and it is true in so many ways. I think it's all falling apart.
Yeah.
Social media in general is falling apart. I wonder if this is caused by humans, like just human psychology, is the reason why social media failed, or is it because of some other reason?
So, just a quick question: have you stopped watching the stream now?
I did, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine. That's
No
fine.
one's
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, that's fine. I was going to say because apparently there's no one watching now, and I'm supposed to be watching.
Correct. Oh, yeah, I've seen that. When I was streaming Factoria last night, I was watching it. It would be a 1 all the time, and then it was a 0, and then it would go 1 0 1 0. And I just thought how odd that is because it's not buffering on mine in the control panel. I don't even understand what's going on anymore.
See, I do have to wonder if it's because I got censored in the title. Like I say, guys, I don't know how to fix this. I really, really don't. Like we've got 2,000 something subs, right? It took me years, or a year, 2 years, or whatever, to build up 2,000 subs. You're going to tell me Facebook and Twitter and YouTube that out of 2,000 people, not one person is interested in watching the live stream today? There's not one person that saw the live stream out of 2,300 people that sat there and thought, you know what, I might check it out.
Yeah, at this point, my stream for Factoria had more viewers than you.
Oh, thanks.
Look, I'm not saying it as I'm more popular. That's not the point. My point being that by the end of my Factoria stream, I had 15 views. And okay, so a boring thing is allowed to get through. Okay, so I know that this show, the Nonpartisan Media Live show, is loved by many, watched by few, and none of the people that are supposed to be here generally, and the names escape me at the moment. There's always like a set number of people who are always here. They're not here today.
Yeah. I think it's because we're talking about censorship. I think it's because it's got literally censored in the title. It's got Facebook and it's got censored.
Yeah. Which is interesting actually, because I recommended you make a video that was all about being censored and that would go viral. Maybe they've changed that
the algorithm.
So maybe you missed your opportunity to do it. You should have done it, and I even sent you the script, man. You never got. You're so mean.
Well, I've been flat out, man. Very busy.
It's alright. It's alright.
Anyway,
just joking.
Yeah, but like I say, look, at the end of the day, obviously this is not the only censorship that is actually being talking about at the moment. And look, I can sit here and go, what about me, as much as I want. But the fact is that Censored alone won't rule out blocking Facebook if used to spread extremist content. Okay? 4chan, you know what to do.
And that's the funny thing I was saying to you earlier, right? It just makes absolutely no sense. So, I was thinking, there's probably, like 1 million people in New Zealand. Let's say only 50% of those people care to have Facebook and Messenger, right? They would be using that platform. They have selfies and, all these people with Facebook addiction and all the stuff to do with social media. You turn around, okay, I can understand. If a country's never had it like China, then whatever. They have their own thing that they do.
Yeah.
But you can't have it and then turn around and ban it. It just doesn't work that way. She'll have a riot out there. It's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Yeah. But dude, she's progressive left. She's authoritarian. Like,
I know that, but if she thinks that she can get away with blocking a major platform, she better snap. She's got other things.
I want her to do it. I want her to go through and do this because that way it would red pill so many people. So many people that sat there on Facebook and wrote, "This is not us," after the synagogue shooting or the mosque shooting, right? All these people would sit there and be like, "Holy shit, we've jumped the shark." But anyway, the Prime Minister isn't ruling out laws that could show as far as blocking Facebook if it's used to share extremist violent content like the alleged Why are we alleging the Christchurch gunman's video? Why did they put alleged? That's weird.
That's really weird.
Is
that a Freudian slip?
I don't know.
Ooh, you could read into that in many different ways.
Gunman video on March 15 terror attack. Jacinda Ardern is in Paris ahead of the Christchurch Coal Summit, a meeting with technology giant executives and world leaders gathering to try and tackle the problem of social media being used to spread extremist ideologies. She's co-hosting the summit in Paris this week with French President Emmanuel Macron, where it's expected countries and companies will pledge to regulate social media in the wake of the Christchurch attack on Facebook live streams.
The yellow jackets. That's a big problem for the establishment too. No wonder they're doing it now.
Yeah. So how's the pledge likely to look? And expected about removing violent or extremist content, but with no deadlines given for companies to take down the footage. Find ways to identify the content, even if it's been edited. It is a priority. Yeah, Jay, we're just talking about that, actually. We'll talk about that in a sec. Algorithms could change if people search for white supremacist content. For example, if they aren't directed to more of the same, they could be steered to help services instead. Global crisis response system, so the way our agencies have plans for earthquakes will be able to take immediate action with terrorism online. To answer your question, Jay, we don't know. We put censored in the title, and all of a sudden nobody's getting notified, not even us. So, yeah.
We were just discussing that earlier. We noticed that we were just talking into the ether for a good 25 minutes. There was just nobody there.
Yeah. We were talking about censorship, and we've literally been censored. Take what you will from that. The pledge will not be binding, meaning that it's up to individual countries to legislate. The pledge is more about a blueprint. Changes of the laws will follow. So the Prime Minister won't rule out blocking websites if they fail to remove extremist content, telling News Hub, certainly at this stage, we're learning from what we see internationally. When asked if she would consider banning Facebook, if it doesn't comply, Ardern replied, I'm not going into the different benefits and costs. We've got to come up with a New Zealand solution. Websites like 8chan, 4chan were used by the alleged government at the routinely spread extremists are on notice. It's funny they're talking about 4chan and 8chan, but the video was posted on LiveLeak.
Yeah, so the video was actually posted on LiveLeak, streamed on Facebook. So it's actually interesting. The websites that are pretty much normal were the ones that were used for this.
Yeah.
And let's not mention the fact that pretty much every major horrible thing that's been streamed has happened on either Facebook or YouTube.
True.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
Websites like 8chan and 4chan were used by the alleged government at the... Why do they keep saying alleged? Government at the routine spread extremism on notice. We need them in our minds. We think about our domestic legislation, Ardern said. In Germany, social media companies have 24 hours to take down unlawful content or face up to $85 million for New Zealand dollars. In Australia, if violent material isn't taken down quickly, companies face fine of up to 10% of their annual profit. For Facebook, that would be more than $1.5 billion.
Wow. That's crazy.
Can they find companies that are overseas, though? Like, for example, an American-based company?
Well, yeah, they can find them. The Australian branch. They have offices here. I mean, then again, they can just close up shop and just not service Australia and leave. And then they don't have to pay anything. It's a bill that doesn't get paid. Like with Milo not paying that.
I was going to say Milo
police fee
and Stephen and Lauren.
they can just refuse, to pay, and then of course they just can't operate here. So then millions and millions of Facebook users in Australia suddenly just their app is useless. And again, that's just crazy. Like, imagine the uproar. Please do it, please.
True. Asked if she expected more countries to follow through the Christchurch call. Hearn told News Hub, absolutely, this is the action for the future. Oh my fucking god, we're bringing in 1984.
Yeah.
But there's a glaring omission from the global call for action. Donald Trump won't be attending, and the Prime Minister doesn't even know who, if anyone, from the United States is coming to her Christchurch call. I don't wish to confirm or otherwise the United States unknown until we know for certain whether there'll be representation.
2 reasons why America cannot get involved in this in any way, shape, or form. First of all, the High Court already ruled in a historical precedent that the American government is not capable of placing any restrictions on a user accessing an online platform. And the second thing is they have freedom of speech. So these 2 things mean that America can't do anything no matter what. If they go there, it's pointless. There's nothing America can do with this.
No, and I really wish Australia would tell them to go suck a lemon too, to be honest.
No, Australia is completely involved in this. Yeah, absolutely. They're going to this, and Australian tax dollars are going to pay for this person to go there too.
Yeah, there's that too. There's that part of it as well. Like, I don't know. Anyway,
we're basically funding our own censorship. It's lovely, isn't it?
Yeah. Tell me about it. It's fucking terrific. Guys, let us know what your thoughts are in the comment section below regarding this. What are your thoughts on the White House asking for Americans censored on social media to share their stories? Do you think that this is going to lead for Trump to push back against it? Do you think at the end of the day that this will do nothing? What are your thoughts on Facebook being banned from New Zealand? Do you think that 4chan should go through and actually provoke them to do this? Do you think that it would repeal everybody? Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below.